Okay, so we're still making some moves on the DR project. I've had the carburetor and head pickling in the gasoline for about a week now, so the dirt should just fall off of it. You can see all the bikes are there. TTR still needs a spoke, an exhaust bolt, and the cover put back on, and the DR needs fucking everything, but that's beside the point. Something has irked me about this bike, and that's the spray paint. They spray painted everything on this machine. So one of the biggest things I don't like is the black gas tanks that's been spray painted so poorly. As you can see, I really just want to pick up how poorly this gas tank is painted and maintained. I don't really care about this inside portion, you won't see that. So I'm more worried about outer edge, and I don't think there's any gasoline in this, but just to be sure. So I went to the hardware store and I picked up, that's 80 grit, moderate removal, and I also got this 220 grit, and I want to use that as kind of a finisher to smooth out it. And then got just my little journal that I've been putting parts that are needed for the DR. That's the closest to Suzuki yellow. It actually looks pretty good. Okay, quick update. So I sanded off this white part. So I don't know if this is original factory paint. I'd imagine he maybe stripped the Suzuki yellow off, or maybe these DRs didn't even come with that color. But that's it stripped, and you can tell because my hands are just turning black, and I've got a little stupid bug bracelet on or something. I don't even know if that works. Okay, so about half of the gas tank is sanded right now, at least with the first grit, and I'm having a little bit of trouble with this ridge here. Okay, so we're kind of at a milestone part now. It is now halfway done. So yeah, got this side. Now let me just say, I am going to be painting the inside and the black part you see here, but I'm not going to be sanding it nearly as much. I'll sand it just enough to get the little bubbles off real quick, but nothing more than that. I'm just going to put effort, or a lot above and beyond effort, for the visible parts. So the invisible parts will still go unpainted or unsanded. Alright, so after much work, that's what the gas tank looks like. I still need to finish it. I need to, use the finer grit. So I'm just gonna dry it off first, and then I'm gonna prep a paint table. Okay, so I put the camera on my head now because this is the more involved part, so I figured you guys would want to see this rather than the other crap. So I used a whole sheet of sandpaper, and I brought out 2 towels. We're going to keep this one dry for now. With this one, we're gonna wipe the water off. I'll put a mask on. Alright. Alright, the paint has more grit in it than I thought it would. Thought it was sanded a little better than that. It's not the end of the world. I put these coats on thicker than you normally would with spray paint, just because of how rough the surface is. First coat is pretty much on, and if I am allowed to toot my own horn, I'd say it looks pretty good. And I'll probably put something in the neighborhood of 3 coats on it, so I think that would be about best. 1 coat on this headlight, just to brighten it up with the rest of the bike. Throw a 2nd coat of paint on a gas tank. God knows it needs it. So a lot has happened since in between the 2nd and 3rd coat. I'm about to put on the 3rd coat right now. So I went and checked on a car that we have something being done to, and I had the mechanic there. I brought him the cylinder that I had bought for this bike. Turns out it's got a large amount of scoring on it, so it's unusable, which really sucks. The good thing is I got it from eBay though, so I will be able to return the item. Okay, so I've went over this quite a few times now. That's the 3rd coat, and I think I'm going to leave it there. So hopefully it looks a lot better, and it's got that Suzuki yellow to it. And I did the same thing. I only did 1 coat because it was already yellow, just a different shade of yellow, so I didn't want to go too much on it. But I did a quick shot to the headlight as well, so I think the gas tank looks pretty good right now. So I'm gonna go in, look at some more cylinders on the eBays. If I had the money, I'd even go like big bore, but that's just not in the cards right now. So I'm gonna get that money back. I paid like 180 bucks for it, so I'll have $180 to look for a piston and a cylinder. So wish me good luck with that. This video will be out, I've determined, because I didn't get time to work on it after all this happened. But yeah, before the carburetor video, so expect the carburetor video out very shortly, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.